Hello everybody, my name is Party Midnight, and I'm walking around with a camera, and as you can possibly hear, everything that can work against me is currently working against me, such as cars on the road and the wind, and there's a jackass bird. You may notice that there are some different landscapes around me. And that's partially because I'm in a different area than my previous vlogs, if you care to see those vlogs. And, I feel like I'm gonna do a hell of a lot more vlogs in the future. More that preferably show my face, I think, because I don't know how well I would do walking around, talking and into a fucking camera that's looking nowhere to be found. And look at those awesome shoes. Those, you obviously can't tell, they're fucking Joker shoes. I'm probably gonna cut this video a lot here and there just to get the important bits in the video. And this is fucking Wednesday, June 17th at 5:40. And it's probably going to go up probably about 7 or something, June 17th. This is Pacific time. And yeah, so I didn't know what I wanted to talk about. I just wanted to make a vlog saying, hey, I'm in a different area, which would explain the whole Hatoful Boyfriend series. And well, I mean, it doesn't explain it. It's just a random game that Tom gifted to me because I told him it's a wonderful game, and it is a wonderful game. I enjoyed the hell out of that game. Out of so far what I've played out of it, got one ending, recorded that whole thing, put it up on YouTube, and I don't know, I kind of want to do more endings, but I don't know if it's worth it. But so yeah, so basically the reason why Kaiser Wolfie was in my video with me about Hatoful Boyfriend is because we are living together. And yeah, I decided, hey, he's sleeping and he woke up and I should record this video and he'll just be there just for background commentary. And surprisingly it worked out alright. I mean, his audio isn't too loud, but wasn't too quiet either. It wasn't in your face, it wasn't over mine, but I had a lot of fun with that. And we recorded a few Exozombies videos. One of them he actually uploaded, and I did end up, I guess, retweeting, putting on my timeline on Twitter, and yeah. But anyways, E3. I really wanted to talk about E3, and I personally really liked Xbox's E3 this year. Like every year, it's the same fucking thing. Like, I'm not saying every year is the same E3, but every year people say the same thing, like no matter what the fuck happens. Like, Xbox always has the best E3 possible, and then everybody's like, oh my god, that was so fucking good. And then Sony comes along, they have their press conference, and everybody's like, holy shit, that was so good. And then people end up scaling or saying that Xbox was absolutely better than the Sony conference. The Microsoft conference was way better than the Sony conference. But then there are those people who say that Sony fucking destroyed Xbox. And honestly, as I see it, no one destroyed the other. In fact, yeah, sure, Sony has all the exclusive shit to Call of Duty now, all the exclusive shit to Destiny, you know. They have wonderful games like No Man's Sky and shit, and people are like, oh, The Last Guardian looks good. I personally wasn't around E3. I don't care to watch it. I'll probably find out about it later, look into it more later, but to me, honestly, from what I'm hearing, The Last Guardian looks like shit, so I'm going with it looks like shit. Yeah. So, probably gonna detour into the desert here. Stop dealing with these asshole cars that keep popping out of nowhere. So, yeah. I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, E3. You know, I think, honestly, as I see it, console wars are fucking stupid. Like, if you're sitting there like, oh, the PlayStation's way better than the Xbox because the PS4 obviously is better than the Xbox, and if you don't see that, you're fucking dumb. Yeah, I think that's fucking stupid. Like, you have to be a fucking child to participate in console wars, and like, you know, it's just, yeah, console wars are good for, I guess, console wars in the sense of like Sony versus Microsoft is good for the consumer, but you know, it's fucking stupid. Like, it's good for the consumer because, hey, if Xbox has all this shit, like Xbox got backwards compatibility, and that's gonna start selling more Xbox Ones, you know, PlayStation, Sony might get their act together to fucking make backwards compatibility for the PlayStation 4. Proper backwards compatibility, not the shit I've been hearing with, oh hey, yeah, you could rebuy PS3 games on the PS4. No, that's fucking stupid. Like, you know, yeah, I know you have to buy the games for Xbox as well, unless you own them, in which case you can play them for free. You know, it just, I don't know. Another thing, the DLC exclusivity for Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Now, I don't really have any complaints. Like, yeah, I'm fine with the DLC switching over, and I'm fucking, the beta thing. The beta thing is what gets me. The fact that they get the beta first. Now, I understand that, like, that the Division is going to the Xbox One first for the beta, but still, you know, it would be fair if everybody got it at the same time, because it's like, as I see it, still DLC exclusivity is fucking stupid. Everything's fucking stupid. I know it creates, yeah, my thing is competition is better for the consumer. When stores compete, it's way better for the consumer. Now, with this whole, oh hey, Sony has the rights for the DLC first, it's stupid. Like, I know, okay, first off, I know a lot of people are half and half about this. Like, the smaller YouTubers, like me, for example, I'm only fucking 44 subscribers. And I know, I don't have a fucking chance at YouTube. I'm just doing YouTube for fun, just to upload videos and shit. You know, because it helps me with my fucking social anxiety and shit. It makes me feel like people actually fucking care. And, you know, other people want to get known on YouTube. People want to make a career out of YouTube. Would a career out of YouTube be fun? Hell yeah. Like, I enjoy making videos. It makes me feel good. You know, it makes me feel way better than a fucking desk job would, you know? Granted, at times it could be a desk job, but as I see it, if you have fun with something you could make money out of, go for it. Make it out of a career. Now, smaller YouTubers like myself and Ben, Mr. Zombies Clutch, and I think the City of Z, JC Backfire, Jordan. Of course, I only know Ben and Jordan. I've talked to them before, but anyways, smaller YouTubers who only have Xboxes are going to get screwed out of it. Now, people like Ali A and Drifter and shit, they're always like, when people were doing the whole Xbox or We Riot shit, they were like, oh, suck it up. You know, you can wait a month. Well, the fucking thing is these people are trying to get noticed on YouTube. The only way to do that is by uploading the DLC first. Activision intentionally screwed over the Xbox players. I mean, it probably wasn't intentional, but they did screw them over. And it sort of helps the bigger YouTubers like Drifter, Ali A, and such, because they were given PS4s. They make enough money to purchase themselves these things. And hell, even Drifter posted up a tweet that Call of Duty gave them a fucking PS4. Because he's a fucking YouTuber, because he's big, because his name is well known. They want to cater to those guys, the cocksuckers as I call them, or the codsuckers, you could call them whatever the fuck you want. But they cater to them because they specifically get their game well known and out there. Is that right? In some perspective, hell no. But in a business perspective, hell yes, it's right. And that's why I hate Activision, because they're all about the money and not about the gamer. And if they were about the gamer, they would have had the exclusivity deal done and over. It would have been equal on both sides. But, you know, now people are like, oh man, I guess I've got to sell my Xbox, or I've got to work hard and try to save up money for another, you know, console for the PS4. And, you know, what am I going to do about it? Well, I could care less about the multiplayer maps. I could care fucking less about the multiplayer maps. Like, the multiplayer looks fun. I'll give it that. I could care less about that. But I'm probably still going to get a PS4 for Zombies, at least. Because, yeah, sure, I could wait a month. But there is nothing as fun as playing Zombies on the first day with your friends, not knowing jack shit about the map, not knowing anything about the map, and just playing, trying to figure everything out. That to me is really fucking fun. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get a PS4. I'm gonna get Black Ops 3, probably a few other games with it, Bloodborne especially, because I fucking shit, you know I want that. But you know, I want a PS4 just to play Zombies first, you know? Will I record it? It really fucking depends. Like, yeah, I'll probably start recording Zombies first, because I have a lot more fun with Black Ops Zombies than I ever do with Advanced Warfare Zombies, and I hardly ever record. Like, when I record it, it's usually on the first night I'm just playing, like, that round 27 carrier run, or that other the hour-long video I had on Infection that one time. I think I did have that for Infection. I don't know. I'm trying to remember if I do or not, but, you know, I probably will, or I probably won't. Like, to me, it's just, you know, it's fucking boring if I'm gonna sit there, wait for a month, and be like, everybody solved the Easter egg. Yeah, I could avoid those videos, but everybody's gonna be shoving them down my fucking throat. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna get a PS4, get Call of Duty, get Bloodborne, probably get Destiny again. And the one thing about it, though, is, you know, I have some friends who exclusively play PlayStation. I have some friends who play Xbox. I'm going to keep both consoles just because I love all my friends. They're all amazing to play with. And, you know, I'm not going to rebuy every single game, you know. Like, I got Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition on the Xbox One. I've got The Witcher 3. I've got Assassin's Creed. I've got, you know, Ass Creed. I've got fucking, I think I have a total of 50 or 60 games for my Xbox One. And I'm not going to give that up. I'm not going to give all that up, because I still have fun with those games, especially The Witcher, especially Payday. I might record some Payday later. Yeah. So that's pretty much my opinion on it. And now, another thing that I almost forgot to mention about the whole exclusivity bullshit. A lot of people bought Xbox Ones, kids especially. Like, I know a lot of kids who bought Xbox Ones because it was the only console they could get, but they wanted it because the DLC first on Xbox Live. And that only happened with one motherfucking game. Well, two if you count Ghost, but I didn't play Ghost on the one, so I'm counting it as the 360 game. I sincerely feel bad for those kids, because they wanted to play the DLC first with all their friends, and all their friends bought the Xbox One because they wanted to play the DLC first, and now they can't fucking do that. And see, my thing is everybody just got their new fucking toy. You know, you spent $500 on your fucking Xbox Ones, but I'm sorry, we're going to Sony. They couldn't have told us that during Ghost. They couldn't have told us that before Advanced Warfare. Honestly, Ghost would have been the optimal time, because, you know, people were looking at Destiny. Destiny was coming out, Advanced Warfare was coming out. They're like, oh man, which console is right for me? People were thinking about what the consoles are, and they're like, oh, Destiny has some exclusive stuff for PS4, but that's not really a lot, you know. I can deal without that stuff. But Advanced Warfare is getting the DLC a month earlier. Let's go ahead and go with that. They purchased their Xbox Ones, and then come to find out, E3 2015, they were screwed over because Activision is a fucking Jew. It's not right. It's not right. You know, from a moral standpoint, it's not right. And now, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And I seem to have come to a dead end here. Now, I'm gonna turn my ass around and continue talking. I think that's my issue with the whole Activision DLC shit going on. Honestly, it would have been way better if they would have told us that during Ghost, or hell, even before Advanced Warfare, because, well, I got my Xbox One way before Advanced Warfare. I think at least like a month or two or something. That's when I got my Xbox. But if they would have told us at Ghost, like, hey, we're jumping ship going to the PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 4 would have got a hell of a lot more sales. Like, yeah, sure, you have some people who are diehard Halo fans, but they love Call of Duty DLC too. They would have bought, you know, the PS4 eventually, but it would have raised sales for the PS4 exponentially. Now you have all these kids who can't buy the PS4 now because they're stuck with the Xbox One, because they're only allowed one thing. You know, they're only allowed this much money. They have to save up. You know, their parents are not going out and buying them another $400 machine because they don't like what's on the $500 machine that they bought. You know? And yeah, sure, you can trade in your Xbox One at GameStop or something, but you know how much you're gonna get? A fucking $150 if it's an Xbox One without the Kinect, and $175 if it is with the Kinect. You know how much bullshit that is? That's a fuck ton of bullshit. And that's because GameStop is a bunch of Jews. You know? Corporations are Jews, and that's pretty much the point of this vlog. Just to say that I fucking hate corporations, and that's why I like Mirror's Edge. Although it's ironic that Mirror's Edge is about down with corporations, you know, up with the individual. But it was developed by EA, or published by EA. It was fucking published by EA. You know how fucking sad that is? Like, it makes me laugh when I think about that. But yeah. I hope you have enjoyed my little rant vlog thing. I haven't shown my face at all, one bit, this whole vlog, so I guess here you go. My fucking hair is messed up because of the wind. Hello, my name is Party Midnight. My hair is in my face right now. It's swerving over here because of the fucking wind. To everybody who will get a PS4, I'll see you on the PlayStation Network. But to everybody who's on Xbox Live, who will stay on Xbox Live, unfortunately, I'll see you there as well, because I honestly love both consoles. And maybe one day I'll get a fucking hella rad PC. And yes, I said hella rad. Maybe one day I'll get a hella rad PC and I'll be able to play with anybody who has the PC, you know? Whether it be custom zombies or, I don't know, fucking STALKER if I ever end up getting that. I heard Tom keeps ranting about how good of a fucking game it is. I personally haven't played it. You know, so yeah, I think that's it. I should have ended this rant about a minute ago or so, but you know, fuck it. Anyways, if you ever have any questions, there's Retro Spring. Bam, I'll leave that in the description, as well as Twitter. And anything else? I don't know. Talk to me. Tell me what you got. Actually, you know, I need to know. What does everybody want to see? Do they want to see DLC first? Do they want to see you know, do they want to see zombies? Do they want to see Payday? Do you want to see do you want me to do what I'm currently doing, which is actually absolutely fucking random, like fucking me uploading a random game, like fucking Hatful Boyfriend, zombies? Well, I tend to stay around zombies a lot, but you know, do you want me to go to other games, or do you want me to do whatever the fuck I want to do? What do you want me to do? And now, I don't know, leave that, ask me that, Retro Spring, Twitter, tell me on Twitter, or fucking, comment, I don't know. And, oh yeah, I might record some Gears beta, because I fucking love that thing. That is if I get friends on Gears beta. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day or night. Goodbye.